the purpose of the press release today is that on 25th of April, there was a 22nd of April, there was an article on Financial Express by somebody called Manish Gupta. So he had mentioned that the Power Minister R.K. Singh and CM Pema Khandu, current CM Pema Khandu sir, they are going to meet this week to sign several hydropower MOUs in Arunachal again, and to discuss Siang का 10 gigawatt project, which is 10,000 megawatt का Siang का जो project है, उसको जिसको हम लोग पहले से oppose कर रहा है for over a decade now, 10 साल से ज़्यादा हो गया इसको oppose करते हुए. बीच में scrap भी हो गया था under when Nabam Tuki was the CM. So but then this project is surfacing again, and now memorandum लिखने का वो करने का वापस बात शुरू हो गया मीडिया में. That's why we are here to strongly oppose that. So we strongly oppose this stand that CM is making, that सियांग का मेमोरेंडम को साइन करने के लिए अभी जो ये वीक को बात चल रहा है, विद अदर 13 गीगावाट का साइन है एंड 10 गीगावाट का सियांग का डैम इशू को फिर उतारने के लिए कर रहा है मेमोरेंडम को. So that's why we are here to release this press note. We will also submit the Siang Indigenous Farmers Forum report. This report we have submitted to the Chief Secretary of Arunachal Pradesh also, Dharmendra sir, and it will be submitted to the Governor and also to the Minister of Power of India, R.K. Singh sir, who is supposedly arriving this week. And we don't know yet when he's arriving, when he's not, whether it's been postponed or not. But regardless of which, we still are going to submit this report. So Siang Indigenous Farmers Forum was constituted around 2013. In fact, before that, and it is still going strong, opposing the dams. And the same report has also been submitted to the United Nations, which has taken cognizance, because under the international law, mega dams are not renewable anymore. Mega dams are not considerable as renewable anymore. If you go by IPCC, Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, if you go by World Bank, if you go by the UN, mega dams are non-renewable now. Abhi current government of India is promoting solar energy, wind energy. 175 gigawatt capacity of wind and solar energy is being promoted by Indian government, and which we welcome, and we should in fact welcome that in Arunachal also. Why are we still pursuing non-renewable these projects, mega dams, and especially Siang 10 gigawatt mega dam is going to submerge हमारा जो आदि बोल के जितना ancestral areas है सियांग का, उसको पूरा submerge करने का है. यहाँ में हम आपको मैप दिखाएगा जो DPR है डैम का. This dam is going to submerge up till Tuting. जो तुतिंग का पॉइंट है, यिंगक्योंग इस नीचे, तो यिंगक्योंग पूरा डूब जाएगा. उसका नीचे जितना भी हमारा बस्ती है, गेखू हो गया, जितना आप नाम लो बेसिकली हमारा, hundreds of Adi villages up till Tuting. This dam is going to submerge us here, till here. We strongly oppose it. We will never accept it. And that's the first point. And second point is that the reason government is promoting is saying that we have a lower riparian advantage, meaning we are below China. This river comes from Tibet. It doesn't come from China particularly, it actually comes from Tibet. Tibet as a country itself is suffering from catastrophic dams being pushed by the Chinese government in Tibet. So it's time that our government also come and stand with Tibet and push a be in a diplomatic position to secure our future also, along with Tibet, who has जिसके वहाँ पे जिसका पानी को divert करने के लिए the water diversion plan that China has, under which government of India is saying that we must take the lower riparian advantage. I would like to again reiterate that the Great China earthquake was in Sichuan province. It was triggered due to tremendous weight of the several 100 million tons of water impounded in the reservoir that put unnatural stress on the geological fault line. Meaning that earthquake was triggered by the 156 meter high Zipingpu hydropower dam. जो डैम है सियांग में, स्पेशली Abor and Monpa tribes are still there in Tibet, in China. So, I mean, our जो वहाँ है, वहाँ में जो डैम बना हुआ है, that thing triggered this massive earthquake which killed more than 87,000 people in 2008 and 25,000 people in 2010 and displaced more than 5 million people. Imagine, in our case, the dams are 2 to 3 times bigger than this dam. What will happen in case of any kind of overflow of water or breaking of these dams? So again, I would like to reiterate that due to which we have a severe anxiety and panic among the downstream in India. And downstream is not just Siang, let's say. It's also Brahmaputra. Which goes till West Bengal, till Bangladesh. So India and Bangladesh has a Ganges River Treaty between two transboundary nations. I am sure if we insist, the government of India can also have a proper treaty, South Asian treaty with China. So China is also not immune to climate change induced dam breaks, right? China is not immune to climate change. China is not immune to earthquake either, just like India. After all, we cannot fight nature. तो वहाँ का example लेके, and I am quoting this not from any other person, but from Brahma Shelani, who used to serve as the policy advisory group under the Foreign Ministry of India. And he was the independent research for policy research in New Delhi, and he was in India's National Security Advisory Board. So this information is coming from Water Asia's New Battleground. Is a book by Brahma Shelani. I request all of you to go through that also.
The disposal case that was filed in the Guwahati High Court, Itanagar Permanent Bench. The way back in the year 2014, a PIL was filed by Karunanath Pajing and 7 others versus the state of Arunachal Pradesh and 25 others, wherein the case was disposed of on 6/9/2022. That means after 2014, the case was disposed of in the 2022 itself. So it has been only a year from today, wherein the assurance was given by the Advocate General of Arunachal Pradesh, wherein they have decided to scrap up all the MOUs that was signed between the state of Arunachal Pradesh and the private companies, wherein 233 notes of MOUs have been executed. Out of those, 50 notes were over Siang River itself, and wherein today what we find that out of those 50, all are being scrapped. Only the stage 2 Upper Siang, located in Driga Parong and Komkar Geku, it's still in the agreement. And herein the Advocate General of the state of Arunachal Pradesh also assured for the fair compensation and transparency in land acquisition. Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013 has to be duly followed. So after hearing both the parties, the Learned High Court disposed of the case, mentioning that it has been infructuous. So today we find that the case is still pending. The order has still been violated. The 10,000 megawatt Siang project has not been cancelled yet. So it is an high appeal to the government of Arunachal Pradesh that the order of the High Court has to be followed. With this much, I'd like to pray the state government to please go upon the case so that the people of this young belt they not be hampered and not be affected. Thank you.
I would again like to do a little correction. It's not the World Bank, it's the World Commission for Dams. I repeat, World Commission for Dams has also removed large dams as renewable energy. So World Commission of Dams does not accept the large dams as renewable anymore. And what sir is here saying, I would like to read the PIL was filed against this dam, 10,000 megawatt dam, जिसका केस जीता है सर नालपादा सर ने हमारा. तो डिस्पाइट विच ना उस केस कोर्ट ऑर्डर में आप पढ़े, आपके साथ भी है वो कोर्ट ऑर्डर जिसमें बोला है क्लियरली कि द डैम कोर्ट ऑर्डर. So the case was disposed of saying that after hearing both the parties and taking into consideration the submissions made on behalf by the state and learned advocate, that's why the PIL according is closed. Now, in the favor of Siang Indigenous Farmers Forum, that this dam may be cancelled. That was the High Court's order, esteemed High Court order. But however, if the state wants to take it up, it must still consult the people on ground. And people on ground are objecting it clearly till date. So why is it still being pushed as an agenda by the state government is our question, and we request our state government to please consult the people and take down the case as noted by the by the High Court. But to our unfortunate to our quite disbelief that NHPC is still conducting survey despite people's consent. मतलब NHPC जो रात को जाके सर्वे कर रहा है अभी भी ना अगेंस्ट द हाई कोर्ट ऑर्डर. और सेकेंड पॉइंट इज जो अपर सियांग का डीसी है ना, डीसी सर जो थ्रेटन कर रहा है कि आदमी लोगों को कि आर्मी लेके आएगा. सो इट इज वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट दैट जो हमारा कंसर्न अथॉरिटी हु इज सपोज्ड टू लिसन टू अस इज थ्रेटनिंग द पीपल ऑफ आर्मी. आर्मी लेके आएगा, आप लोग बात नहीं सुन रहे, ऐसे टाइप से बोल रहे. तो ऑब्वियसली वी डोंट वांट वायलेंस, वी डोंट वांट टू हैव any kind of violence today or in present or in future. Only we want peaceful negotiation. We want peaceful resettlement of this case. That we don't want this dam. So kindly, please move to other alternate options of renewable energy, which is solar and wind power. Very highly being promoted by the government of India. I'm sure government of Arunachal can also promote it instead of large hydropower project. Thank you so much.